So you know what's stronger than melodrama? The truth. Beyond the Lights is the story of a rising superstar of pop music, Noni, who's having trouble coping with her fame and the pressure of those around her until an encounter with a local cop may save more than just her life. It's a modern tale of what it's like to be in the spotlight and how love might just be able to conquer the ambition and compromise that lurks around every corner. Now, if that sounds like a typical cheesy, over-the-top, melodramatic love story, well, I thought the same thing. But there may just be a pretty powerful little movie hiding underneath here. Now, right from the start, I was drawn into this movie by what felt like an extremely confident and well-placed direction and camera work. There's nothing flashy about the way this movie is presented, but you can tell right at the get-go that whoever's putting this together is doing it with purpose, and I like that. The result is that the movie really does feel like it earns any emotional beats that come along with real character development and a world around them that feels genuine and authentic. Which, by the way, is not an easy thing to do when most of your movie takes place in the glitz and glamour of the modern music industry. And yet, even though you know none of these artists actually exist, it feels like a legitimate insight to where pop music celebrity is today, and doesn't distract from the story. Speaking of which, there's a really beautiful message here about pressuring the ones we love and putting on masks, as well as the hurt that comes with compromising who we really are. Again, all things that could sound cliche if not handled with such an authentic touch. There's some really moving stuff here, including a moment where this music superstar strips herself of her image completely and presents her true self for the first time. It's an almost shocking reminder of where true beauty really comes from, and I found it genuinely compelling. What I didn't find quite as compelling was the love story. I mean, I get it. I understand the role it plays in both the growth of the characters and the presentation of the story, but those moments for me are where the melodrama really began to rear its ugly head. It's like the movie clicks into soft focus and a smooth R&B track comes on and we're whisked away into some overly sentimental version of this relationship. Ironic considering the themes of the film itself. But the worst part is that it keeps this couple and the movie itself from finding any kind of sense of humor, which can make the whole thing feel a bit too heavy and self-serious. At the end of the day, Beyond the Lights is a more powerful movie than you might expect. Its authentic and genuinely moving moments are enough to offset the overall melodramatic feel and allow it to exit the stage with a solid B-. Thanks for checking out this Your Movie Friend review. Stay tuned for this review's best ever challenge here in a bit. First, I want to throw some stuff up over here that you can click on. Now, if you'd like to subscribe, which I'd very much appreciate, by the way, you can do that by clicking the big gray subscribe button. And if you want to see more, well, I've also got a look this week at Dumb and Dumber 2 and Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas. You can also click the logo right up here if you want to go to the all-new YourMovieFriend.com, where you can find a searchable database of reviews as well as the written text of these videos. And finally, this review's best ever challenge, where you name the best movie ever in a particular category and also try to identify my choice. What is the best movie about a fictional famous singer ever? The one I'm thinking of is not going anywhere. At least I'm pretty sure that's what she's telling you. Drop your own answer and a guess at mine in the comments, and the first person to guess mine does get a point. Thanks, and please subscribe.